Traveling Cybers. Let's go back with more Octopath Traveler. Sorry, mate. Kind of slowed over my words for a second there. Where we last left off, we completed Chapter 3 for... Goddamn, my mind's drawing a blank here. For Tressa and Primrose. Tressa's owner found a treasure perfect to sell at the Merchant's Fair, and Primrose has dealt with the second of the crows. But things got real complicated and real dire after that. Tressa's being followed by somebody, we don't know who yet. But Primrose finds out that the leader of the crows, who killed her father, was actually someone from her past. Whom she was actually fond of. Oh, and I thought things were getting serious for Ophelia's chapter. This took a whole new turn. So off screen, since then, I was trying to get everyone up to level 45, the minimum requirement level for their final chapters. Dirion's the odd one out. He's still at level 40, but I can fix that up later. So for this, I think I'm going to start with Alphen first, and then move on to Hanitz. Of course, if I have Alphen in the party, I'm not going to need Ophelia, so I might swap her out with... I was going to be playing the support and healer role, so we don't need Ophelia in the party. So to take over that, we'll, we need someone... I got Cyrus for elemental damage. I got Obik for tanking and physical damage. I might put in Tressa to either Tressa or Dirion to cover the physical damage when Obrik isn't able to because he's trying to crowd control. I'll bring in Primrose. She can play support role with the trying to add him to the party. I don't know what the hell all that switcheroo was going on over there. There we go. Equipment. Take out that alluring ribbon. Yeah, the alluring ribbon is really good for when you're trying to XP farm, because this thing just really helps get enemies to come faster, especially have multiple of it equipped, surprisingly. Give Blazing Protection. Primrose to give you the Elemental Augmenter. And let's go down weapons and everything. Okay. So go on and focus on Alphen's chapter first before getting to Hanitz, since his is lower level. So we head to Saintsbridge. That's right, I had business here. Alphen, chapter 3. You arrive in Saintsbridge to see a man and an apothecary speaking. Whether this meeting augurs good fortune or ill remains to be seen. Probably ill, if everyone's chapter 3 is aiming to go by. It seems Tress is the only one whose chapter 3 has not felt foreboding. Anyway, the story so far. The daily disease that plagued Goldsore. In the end, it was but the trickery of Vanessa, a depraved quack who enriched herself at her patient's expense. But Alphen put an end to her villainy, and healed the people out of the kindness of his heart. You are always my hero, an unreachable ideal. But heck, if it ain't getting closer by the day. Having eased the pain and suffering of one town, Alphen strode to Saintsbridge with newfound confidence. Little did he know what awaited him there. Yeah, definitely ill.
Oi, hey, can you spare a scrap of food for a poor soul? As you can see, the snick's left me too injured to stand.
Show it to me. The wound festers. If it isn't treated, you'll be dead before the next sunrise.
What? You're one of them apothecaries, is that it?
What's it to you?
Bloody hell's put the god smile on me. Treat my wound, and you can name your price.
Before that, answer me one thing.
Oh, but of course, ask me anything.
Who's
Afraid
this?
you're out of luck, friend.
Huh?
Your life isn't worth saving.
Wait, have some mercy. You can't just leave a man to die.
Hold it!
Elfin.
You're an apothecary, ain't you? How can you leave a man you examined to suffer?
And who in the hells are you?
Name's Alphen, and despite appearances, I'm a traveling apothecary myself.
Fellow druggist, is it? Well, listen up. I'm a free man with the right to choose my patients.
You're choosing them pretty poorly from the looks of it.
What's that supposed to mean?
It means just what I said. Some lives aren't worth saving.
Why does that voice sound familiar? God, who is voicing this guy? Because it sounds familiar. Ugh, first Vanessa and now this
Who
guy.
does that jackass think he is?
You're an apothecary too, you said?
Sure am. And one who doesn't discriminate when it comes to those in need. Let me see that wound.
Much obliged.
You're lucky I showed up when I did. There. That should give you a fighting chance. But you ain't out of the woods yet. You'll need plenty of rest till it heals up. Here, lean on me.
You're far too kind. Thank you.
The name's Alphen. Just doing my job.
Thank you.
Thanks, Elfin. Let me go. You really saved me. Don't mention it. You just rest up now, okay? I'll check in on you later with some victuals. Victuals. That means vegetables, right? For food. I hear the grapes around these parts make for good eating. Better for drinking if you catch my meaning. Hate to break it to you, but not in your condition. You can raise a glass once you're all healed up, though. Deal?
Aye.
Aye, Elfin. I'd like that. A toast to good health. Now there's a friendly enough guy.
Oh.
Sucks. I ain't eaten yet either. Well, let's go fix that then. Can't mix medicine on an empty stomach. Now, can we? Let's go hit the tavern. Make for the tavern. It's obvious that other apothecary is going to be a problem for us. How much of a problem remains to be seen. Oh, someone else collapsed? Hmm? What's all the hubbub? Another person collapsed? Hey, what happened here?
Someone, help!
My son, he just collapsed. I sent for help, but oh, look at him, he's dying.
Let me take a look.
There's an apothecary in the house. Let me see him at once.
What?
Truly. Doesn't seem to be a case of food poisoning. But then, what could it be?
Oh dear.
Does your son suffer from any afflictions or ailments, ma'am?
No, no.
At least, none that I know of.
Damn it all.
Think, Alphen. Think. You again.
I'm coming in.
Where's the patient? You again.
Oh.
Huh? You're that Sam from before.
You.
You again. As for whether or not I'm a sham, you can judge for yourself. Let's see. Seems to be a KuroZeraphim of sorts. What kind of word is that? Doubtless brought on by something he ate. Sweet peas are known to cause this reaction in some people. Here, this is it. Things right.
Whoa.
Well, I'll be. Where am I?
Oh.
By the gods.
Oh my!
Timothy, you're alright. Oh, sir, I have not the words to thank you.
Just doing my job.
It's nothing. Now, if you'll excuse me. The name's Ogun, traveling apothecary. And I trust you've learned not to judge a man before you know him. Well, shucks. Never seen a salmon as good as that. But I can't let that shake me.
All right.
Alrighty, let's see who else around here is in need. Inquire ground town for more information. First, travel banter. I'm not going to give up that easy, that's for sure.
Come now.
Now, calm yourself there, friend. The boy was saved. That's no small solace, yes? I'm not saying it isn't, but still. As an apothecary yourself, you are well equipped to see the extent of his wisdom and skill. Damn right I am. It's much the same in my own profession. I have had the honor of studying under many great thinkers. Scholars of such perspicacity and knowledge that I wondered if I could ever hope to be their equal. You don't say. Tell me, what precisely went through your mind when you realized the full extent of his apothecarical skills? What is with these big words? My first thought was, wow, he just something else. But then I thought, don't just sit there admiring Alf. I have to get as good as him so I can ease that and many more people's pain. Oh, now there's a splendid answer if I ever heard one. Guess let's stop him open and get to learning. Now that's the spirit. I dare say that passing will carry him a long way. Yes, he's found his path, and I can tell he won't be swayed from it. Indeed. That's supposed to inquire about in town, right? Tidings of elderly friends.
Oh.
Huh, so those two grandmas have been around lately. I should check and make sure they're not sick in bed. And another one down this way. There's still a hidden item around here I haven't gotten to yet, but I can't get to it because... Oh wait, there it is. I know how I missed it. And here? Yep. Old woman from the southeast.
Thank you.
Thank you, dear boy. Finally, I can go visit my best friend again. And one more. Old wind from to the northwest. There you are.
How are you holding up?
And there we go. Let's see have you feeling better, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you, dearie. Don't mention it. Make sure to keep warm, okay?
Aye.
I will. Thank heavens. I can finally go grape picking again. Grapes? Did you just now remember? Speaking of grapes, do you know where I could find myself a good bottle of wine? I promised my new friend Miguel we'd share a toast to see and...
Are Are you alright?
Is everything alright, man?
How can this be?
You're friends with Miguel? That rotten, no-good thief? Thief? You hurt me, and that's not all. Rumor even has it he killed a man. I heard he slipped into one of the local estates, and when the butler found him, Miguel stabbed the poor man to death. The local militia has been searching for him ever since, but they can't find hide nor hair of him. He's a drifter, a vagrant. If you know what's best for you, you'll find yourself a new friend. Is that why Ogun didn't treat him? Shit. Well, things certainly took a turn again. Oh.
So we meet again.
Sorry, no time to chat. I have a patient waiting.
Surely you don't mean to save that scoundrel's life.
So you knew?
I did. He claimed to be a humble farmer, but the dagger concealed beneath his cloak told me otherwise. There was far more blood on him than that from his wound. Nor did his nervous, flickering eyes do him any favors. No, it was clear why he hadn't sought treatment for his wound. He's a man on the run.
Still. Because someone's a thief, that means you leave them to die?
I said it once, and I'll say it again. Some lives are worth saving. Others, not so much.
Bollocks! We're apothecaries, not gods. It ain't our place to judge. We have a duty to help anyone who needs us. Am I wrong?
Honestly, he's not.
Show me one of your tonics.
Huh? Why should I do that?
Call it curiosity. I want to see your skills for myself.
Well, if you insist. Here, looking's free.
Well,
It is unrefined, but adequate. Made with talent and confidence. Hear me, Alphen. I can see the passion in your eyes, so I'll not mince words. Let that man die.
You can't.
Before you act, ask yourself what it truly means to save a man's life. Especially the life of a killer.
see, he's making some points here. I can't deny that. But the issue is that it kind of goes against everything Alvin believes in as an apothecary. He was just let him die because of his background. He'd be calling himself a hypocrite. But at the same time, helping a killer is kind of, especially after you find out he is a killer, doesn't seem like a good thing either. Oh, I was afraid there'd be something going on with Alvin for his chapter 3, but for his 3rd chapter, but I didn't think it'd be a moral dilemma like this.
I should go back and check up on Miguel.
And that's if he hasn't escaped already or something. Like, what if he figured out, what if he got the idea in his head that Alvin caught on to who he was and fled? What's the matter, Primrose? That apothecary, Ogun, or Ogun, however you pronounce it. His eyes are just like mine. Are you kidding me? Yours are 100 times more stunning, if you don't mind me saying. Thank you, but that wasn't quite what I meant. You see, in my work, I've met the gaze of many a man, and I've learned their eyes speak more truth than their tongues. You don't say. So, what did Ogun's eye say to you? That his heart is filled with pain. Oh, wait a minute. Does Miguel have something to do with... Does that have something to do with Miguel? Ooh, so things just got a lot more complicated. Because it's clear that Miguel didn't know who Ogun is.
Hi.
Hey, Miguel. Oh, it doesn't sound so good. Alphen, mate, me wound. It stings something terrible.
Whoa.
Let me take a look. Tarnation's worse than I thought. At this rate, his life is...
Hey there.
How's it look? Tell me I'm going to survive.
I'll take care of this.
Yeah, I mean, you sure will. This thing's how you can tell the solve's working.
Ah, I see.
I see.
All right.
I'll just need to give you some stronger medicine.
I'll fix you up, good as new.
You just hold on, okay? We'll have you on your feet and again and...
Before you act, ask yourself what it truly means to save a man's life. Especially the life of a killer.
What?
What's the matter, Alphen? Is it worse than you thought?
Shucks.
I heard folks talking about you, Miguel. Saying you're a thief and a murderer.
Huh?
Murderer? Wallace, I was framed, I tell you. Tell me the truth, Miguel. I can't help you unless you do.
Damn.
You got me, Alphen. I'm a rotten thief. But hear me out. I had no choice. I needed the coin.
I don't know.
You'd have to take a man's life? Forgive me, I beg ye. I got 3 brats to feed back home. They'd go starving if not for me. It weren't always like this, Alphen. I used to be a mercenary. A good one at that. But things happened, and the work don't come like it used to. And so I... Come clean with me, Alphen. I'm dying, ain't I? I know my body better than anyone. You've got to help me. Oh, I beg of you. Starting this moment, you're a new man. Huh?
Now listen here.
I'm saying that I'll help you, on one condition. No more thieving here.
Aye.
Why, of course, you have me word. Believe me, I feel worse than anyone about the terrible deeds I've done.
I beg of you.
Alphen. Thief or no, I can't leave a man to suffer. That's just not who I am. Alright, Miguel. I trust you. Hold tight, and I'll fix you up right as rain.
Thank you.
Thank you, Alphen. You're too kind for a man like me. He really is, to be honest. And so Alphen toiled until the wee hours of the night, tending to Miguel's wounds as best he could. Until finally, in the end... fell asleep. And Miguel's gone.
Shucks.
He must have been more tired than I thought. Knowing Miguel's over the hump, I can finally breathe easy. Speaking of the man, I wonder where he's run off to. Locate Miguel. This way? Oh, shit. I said stand back or slit your brat's scrawny throat.
Someone help!
Got that?
Do you know what to do, don't you? Hand over all you got.
No, no.
I'll give you anything, just wait for my husband to return and... Are you daft, you bloody whore? You think I have the luxury of waiting here all day? Now hand it over before... And here comes Alphen. Bring every leaf you own to the Rivera Woods by sundown, else you'll never see the brats again.
The hells?
Are you alright? What happened here?
It can't be.
Miguel? It couldn't be.
Oh, heavens.
Oh, wait, it is. That terrible man took my poor Timothy.
That bastard.
Well, sucks. That rotten bastard!
Oh.
My poor boy, whatever am I to do?
I'll take care of this.
You just wait here, ma'am. I'll go after your boy. Now, which way did he go? He said to come to the woods. The Rivera Woods, west of town.
Got it.
I'll have little Timmy back in no time. Miguel. I was a damn fool for trusting you. Ogun. Give a man an inch, he'll take a mile. What you got to say, Olbrook? You're the last one who hasn't had banter yet. God damn it all! Steady now, Alphen. Steady now? I trusted him, that brazen-faced brute! I say again, steady, my friend. Our first priority is the child. Am I not right? You are. Sorry, sometimes my emotions get the better of me. You need not be sorry. In times like this, we must help one another. I have no doubt that one day it will be my turn to call upon you for wisdom and perspective. Fair enough. And thanks. After we went through the trouble of saving them too. Let me check out these weapons here. Warhammer, that's what he's got already. Never good on that part. Singing tiara, silent bandana. That's a lot of evasion. I think we're good on that. Charm robe. Yeah, good there. And lightning ring. Nah, I don't need that. I think about how is this offense equipment. He's got the Inferno Axe. That'll decrease a target's elemental defense. That'll be good for when we're fighting with Cyrus in the party. He doesn't really need elemental damage all that much. Yeah, I think he's good for now. Yeah, but it looks like Ogun was right. To the Rivera Woods. With our level much higher than danger level here. Cyrus is pushing, it's at level 60. Over halfway there, and Alpha and Primrose are at level 45. Oh wait, do I have yeah, I need to put on the evasive maneuvers skill. Keep enemies off us. Purifying dust. That a lock? Yeah, that's a locked chest up there.
Teach you a lesson.
Once we dark, the rest of the lightning. How about thee? And then we sword stuff.
I am ready.
Now, what next? Nothing will quiet the storm.
And those things are out.
Here we go.
Keep forgetting he doesn't use bows.
Now, what next?
That's Cyrus does.
I am ready. The show is over.
Level up for Olberic. Level 55. Yeah, there's lock chest. We need to bring Therion back here later. 2 luck chests? Dang, I really should have brought Theory on with us. How do I reach that chest?
May I have?
Oh, a big warthog. Now related to someone named Pumbaa, which is...
Bring it on.
Just... Shut up, Plume.
How do you like this?
Scott's not... I feel like Elfin's
I'm
concoct
ready.
ability is really more for breaking weakness rather than actually dealing damage. That's what it feels like, anyway.
An interesting dilemma.
Victory shall be mine. Out of my way.
And it's weak to swords, too. Got it.
I am ready.
Still standing, huh?
The
Not for long. Then a warthog went down first.
Here we go. This calls for certain. Ha! Try again.
Does Elfin have an SP saver on him? No, he doesn't. And I'm not sure if I actually have enough. If he has enough job points to get it through the merchant class yet. Silver-filled pouch, nice. Down here is Injurious Dust.
Let us fight with honor.
These beasts know no honor.
I am ready. The moonlight glows.
Now, what next? Nothing will quiet the storm.
Okay, we gotta take out the horse first.
Bring it on. How do you like this?
Now then, I will cut you down.
I am ready.
And done.
The show is over.
Oh, what up? It's just here. Refreshing jam. How's the reach that chest there? Oh, around here. I think. Now this leads to this one. So how do we reach that one? Far back the other way.
May I have this?
Ooh, those iguanas are chameleons. Chameleons, I think. They're all
I'm
weak to
ready.
axes.
The lion dance.
Now, what next?
Guess I'm hired help.
I spare no expense.
Victory shall be mine. A touch of death.
All right. This calls for certain.
And they're out. Well, about to be anyway.
Here you go. This calls for certain.
Almost.
I am.
Now they're out.
Thus ends your lesson.
Yep, here it is. Purifying Seed. Probably up that way. Yeah, go anywhere with some full HP just in case. as well as some SP back on Alphen.
Miguel!
Alphen. Fancy meeting you here.
What did you do?
The brat wouldn't shut up, so I stuck him one to give him something to really cry about.
And he just lost any and all sympathy I had for you left.
You low-down pile of filth! Move aside and let me see the boy's wound.
Not another bleeding step. As pleased as I'd be to see you fix up me golden goose. Something tells me you're just going to up and sneak away with him.
The boy could die.
And what of it if he does? I've got 4 mouths to feed back at home.
I thought it was 3.
Right.
Whoops. I should learn to keep me stories straight.
Oh, so that was a lie too, apparently.
You actually believed I had a bloody family? I don't even know where my next meal is coming from. You're so sodding gullible, it almost moves me to tears. But I owe you one, Alfie. Thanks to you, I'm able to get back to honest work.
I give.
Huh?
This is my fault for fixing you. But that's why I'm gonna set things right. By my own hand. Step aside, Miguel!
Sure that's smart, Alfin? I stretch the truth from time to time. I wasn't lying about being a mercenary. Miguel Twin Spears has killed 100 men if he's killed a dozen. Soldiers, mind you, not mollycoddles toting a bag full of weeds. None of your potions or bandages will patch you up when I'm done with you. Ah!
Better roll up the sleeves.
Oh, you're weak to light. Perfect. But you picked a fight with the wrong man.
Bring it on!
That's my line, Miguel.
Ah!
I am ready.
Let's see now.
Oh, don't mind me.
Swords and bows and lights.
Victory!
I am ready.
Anything else?
Oh, don't mind me.
Wind. Cross me. Ow! Ow!
No,
That hurt. Insight.
if you dare.
Get him focused on Oberic.
An interesting dilemma.
Here we go.
Some concoctions will help us get that wind. Hit
How do
that
you like
wind
this?
weakness. Plus 3 powder. Oh, and it's lowered his physical
I am
defense.
ready.
Perfect. So I won't be able to hit a physical weakness, any weakness, but
The lion dance.
How about
let's focus on Oberic.
What is the logical course of action?
Oh, sick. Wait, hurl spear.
Bring it on!
Uh-oh. I have a bad feeling about that.
The miracle of health.
Jeez.
What is the
And
logical
all that on
course of action?
Oberic. That had to hurt.
no?
Take this turn to set the field. Abide.
I am ready.
Lion
The
dance.
lion dance.
All right.
Oh, why not?
Pick your poison.
Hit him with some poison, too. Just add insult to injury.
The battle is true. My blade is unbending.
Brand's Thunder!
Back upon thee.
Let her in them gal.
Watch me now. The peacock struck.
That's how it's up with the peacocks. A max out peacock struck.
What is that? My focus is on
Go win with a firestorm.
Bring it on. All right.
Amputation! Shifts his defenses. Uh-oh. Damn, he's changed his weaknesses. And it's not spears, staffs, Star Kid, but I can't yet let you
The
leave.
battle is truly
Live.
joined.
Gonna regret that. Spears.
I am ready.
Daggers.
All right.
No weak
What's
attacks.
the logical course of action?
Break.
I am ready.
Not giving you any room. Moonlit Waltz.
An interesting dilemma. So much to learn.
Fire, of course.
The battle is truly.
Spearhead.
Bring it up. Let's get down to work.
Amputation. Finish.
That's what I'm talking about.
And we got his spear. Now that's what I call justice. The bleeding, not this again. Are you okay? Thank the gods, he's still breathing. Sit tight now.
That'll do her.
That's due for now. But there ain't no time to waste. You need to get him someplace dry and to treat the wound properly. A few days later. And he's awake.
But that's wonderful.
My dearest Timothy, I promise I'll never let you go ever, ever again.
Mother?
Yes? What is it, my boy?
Huh?
It was that man who saved me. Head southeast out of town. Well, that happened. So you're leaving this place?
That's right.
Those who are sick are now well. My work here is done. Let me ask you something.
Sure.
Make it quick.
You know,
By saving a robber's life, I put an innocent boy's in danger. In the end, I gave in. Did what I had to. And bladed my own hands. If I had to do it over, what could I have done different? Was I too naive to do what I did? My mind goes in circles. I still can't find the answer. Life is nothing but a series of choices. Our job's the same. We have to decide what's worth keeping and what's should be thrown away. You made a poor choice. It's that simple. There was a time when I was there was a time when I was indiscriminate as you. You too.
It was 10 years ago when I started practicing my craft. I was living with my wife in a tiny village. One day, a wanted criminal came to our home. He had evaded his captors, but at great cost. His wounds were dire. I knew what he was, and still I took him into my home and tended to him. I believed, much like you do, that every life was worth saving. With each passing day, his condition improved. I was filled with pride for my skills and joy for my patient's recovery. Then one day, I went off into the woods to gather ingredients for a potion. I returned to find my wife on the floor, unrecognizable, in a pool of her own blood.
That's why he left him. That's why his views changed.
I had no choice but to accept the truth. I saved the wrong life. I left my village behind and wandered from town to town. Ever since then, I treat only those I choose to treat. And save only those lives that deserve to be saved. Those hands of yours can shape the world. Think before you use them. There was another who practiced his craft the way you do.
I just don't know. I still don't have the answer. What would you have done? If you're out there, can you send me some kind of message? Anything at all.
And so Elfin left Saint Spirits behind. His heart once brimming with confidence, weighing heavy and hollow in his chest. Was I wrong to believe in what I believed? What would you have done? He called out to the man who once saved him, but to no avail. His steps unsure, he set out for Orwell in the Clitterlands. And that's where Alfin's final chapter will be. Oh god, that got heavy real quick. Like, it's one thing to... I really got nothing to say here. I don't have anything. I don't know what I can say. God damn. Doing good on interest dust. I really want to get more of this purifying dust, but it's expensive as hell. So that's the third chapter for Alfin. Now we gotta move on to the third chapter for Hanit, and that'll be the last of it. And how much that? Wow, almost an hour. We gotta do that quick. We gotta do that surprisingly quick. I was not expecting it to go that fast. Well, alright then, let's swap out Alfin for Hanit. And maybe swap out Ulbrich for Therion, I guess? Probably, yeah. Because Hanit can take over the tanking role with Ulbrich out of the party. And I'll keep Primrose... Well, no, because you still need someone who can heal. So I think I'll swap Ophelia for Alfin. And Ulbrich for Therion, and I'll keep Primrose in the party. want to say we're good with this team, but I might swap. I think I'll swap in Darion for Prim. Yeah. There's equipment. She needs a second accessory. I think I'll give her the Beastly Scarf to help out with her thing. Check out this Alluring Ribbon. We don't need that right now. And she needs more elements of defense. The more she has, the better. Because that actually increases her how much healing she does. I can't believe it took me so long to figure that out. And Stimulating Bracelet. Bracelet. I'll give him the Unnearing Bracelet. Alright, next we set out to... Where's in its third chapter again? There. Still snow. Hanit, Chapter 3. In hopes of undoing her master's petrification, you head to Still Snow to meet the seer, Susanna. The story so far. Following her master's trail, Hanit made the long journey to Stoneguard. There, she talked to Matilda, who had been friends with Xanta. Following Natalia's clues, Hanit found her master in the forest. Except he had been petrified by the beast called Red Eye. Hanit, forgive this old man for not keeping his promise. The last words he wrote before the curse stilled his hand. In the same note, he told Hanit to find a woman named Susanna. She is a seer, he wrote, and perhaps she can help. And thus Hanit arrive in the frozen village of Still Snow.
Oh.
By the spirits, the snow followed deep here. And we're back to this very hard to pronounce dialogue. Lynn seems right at home here. She is a snow leopard, so. What is it, Lynn? Tis not like thee to frolic as a kitten. I'm never going to try to have her dialect. It's going to read it how I think it sounds. But then thou art a snow leopard, art thou not? For thee, arriving in this white wasteland is like a homecoming. May as well be.
Woohoo!
Party, I ain't never seen a snow leopard that big before. It doesn't bite, does it?
Cheerily.
Fear not, young ones. Lind is with me. She is a gentle creature. She will do with thee no harm.
Really?
She's yours? For any sort of pet, ain't she? Lind is not a pet. She is my companion. My friend. Friends, you say? Just like us, then.
Yup.
Hi.
Yeehaw!
Her fur is so soft.
Whoa.
And warm, too.
So,
Telling me, children, doth a woman by the name of Susanna liveth here? The old lady?
Oh, yes.
The old witch, you mean? Aye, we know her. Who doesn't?
now then.
I see. And where might I find her?
Oh.
See that house with the red roof over yonder? Oh, over there. Ah, yes, I do. That's where that's the old witch's place. Is he really a witch, or is that just a nickname you kids call her?
I see.
Thank thee, children.
Bye.
Of course. Say hello to the witch for us.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, Lynn.
Oh,
Enjoy the attention, didst thou? Best come with me then, before they return with more friends. The skits are basically the definition of, if not friend, then why friend shaped. Lynn is popular with children, isn't she? Yes, in our village the younglings often played with her. Lynn seemed to enjoy the games as well. Nothing warms her heart quite like seeing children smile. Lind is most proud of her fur. She likes nothing more than to be stroked and groomed. I can see that. Of course, the children liken it also to burying themselves in her thick, warm coats. Yes, what is it? I think I can guess what he's about to say. Do you think Lind would snap at me if I stroked her? Of course not. Wilt thou? Would I ever? Once the children have had their turn, of course. Then by all means. I knew she would ask. Hell, I know I would ask. Let's see if there's any new weapons I can give her. Well, probably not. I kind of went crazy with traveling around so much and getting all the and buying and stealing any weapons and items that could work. Ophelia needs this. She needs this, and so I need to buy it. There we go. Get the elemental defense up real high. Carrying ring, HP plus 200. I think we're good on HP there. Speaking of HP, let me check her skills. Chance attacking twice and performing a standard attack. I don't think we need Eagle Eye, so I'll put in second serving. Heightened sense and great chance attacking first in battle. That'll be good for her. Let me look over equipment once more, because I know she's not really tank oriented, but I feel better knowing she has more HP like Ulrich did. But I think it's the fact that Ulrich started out with so much HP compared to everyone else. That's probably why he has so much in the first place. Yeah, I think that's besides one good physical and elemental defense. How do I get up there again? Oh, I see it. What is this crowd?
Listen up.
But I have journeyed many leagues to have my fortune told by Madame Susanna.
Oi!
I implore you, pray open the door.
A pox on
God's teeth, man, get out of my way. Damn.
Tja. What the?
You wretched Corson, apologize at once.
Oi!
You won't get no apology out of old Alec. He don't talk none. That explains the silent treatment. Has he lost his tongue?
No.
Nay. It's just that Susanna does the talking for the both of them.
Tja.
Oh ho!
Who is that man?
Doubtless.
Susanna's minder. Looks after her and keeps the riffraff from bothering her, as you might have noted.
Truth is,
Name's Alec. She took him off the streets when he was a wee sprout.
aye.
Saved his life, she did, and he's been with her ever since.
Could that mean?
Most women aren't commonly in need of a bodyguard. They are when folk from far and wide come flocking to have their fortunes told. Fame don't sit too well on her, considering how little she cares for company. Surely she doth not refuse every visitor.
Right.
Bit of a funny one, ain't it? A seer who can see the future clear as day, but don't tell no one what she knows. Alec turns them all away, and no amount of begging or beseeching makes one bit of difference.
Ah, yes.
Every now and then a fool tries to get rough with Alec, but often as not ends up with only a cracked skull for his trouble. Ooh.
Curses.
Finding her was easy, but talking to her may prove it more difficult. Yep. We might have to fight our way past the big guy. So what's the plan? Something tells me a simple pretty please isn't going to work. Truth be told, I do not know. I wonder if the stubborn oaf has any weaknesses. Weaknesses? We all have them, after all. Even thou, Darion. Huh? Just when are we talking about me? Haha, so thou dost. If you're going to be like this, you can forget about my help. Mine apologies. We were discussing the bodyguard. Hard as it may be to believe, I've known my share of big, burly types who were spooked by beasts. Beasts, thou sayest? No promises that this one's the same, of course. But it's worth a try, wouldn't you say? 'Tis curious advice, but I shall consider it. Yep, so gotta fight him or provoke him. It's over if you fail. Let me save first then, because I don't want to risk that. Go forth, my friend.
Now, let us hunt him.
Surprise their foe.
Let my arrow fly and true.
Yeah, we're gonna have to let the beast do all the fighting for us. At least with swords.
Letting the hunt begin.
It's gonna take a while because Lynn does not do a lot of damage.
Letting the hunt begin. Come in, if thou darest.
You can't use any other skills either. It's annoying. Good thing I picked up other animals along the way.
Letting my arrow fly and true.
And they're done. Thank goodness. That would have taken forever. This is my one gripe with Hanit. If I have to fight one-on-one with using just her beast, if you don't have any other beasts with you besides Lind, you're not gonna get through these fights too quick.
He's a man grown, but still a boy within.
So you're Susanna.
Be a dear, Hannet, and have Linda carry the poor fool within. He'll be catching his death of cold lying out in the snow like a log. How dost thou knowest my name? That's what you want to ask, isn't it?
Damn, she can see the future.
I'm a seer, remember? Possessed of the all-seeing eye. Or so they say.
Yeah.
Then thou art an oracle. Truly, thou will be able to help.
Poppycock and nonsense is all it is.
Poppycock?
A hunter from the woodlands who communes with the beasts. Not a common sight in these parts. The only one who might fit that description is that hobbledehoy, Xanta. Him or his prentice, Hannet of the Darkwood. Your age, your snow leopard, your garb. Simple deduction, my dear.
Oh, so it's not that she can just see the future. It's that she's got good deduction skills.
The trick is to say what you know, and nothing more, and let the gullible fill in the details.
That does tend to work.
That's all Susanna's famous all-seeing eye is, in the end. Well, disappointed to learn I'm just a fraud?
On the contrary, now I know I can trust thee. If thou speakest the truth about this, then surely thou wouldst not speak false of aught else.
Fair befall you, but that Zonta lad raised a clever apprentice, and that's the truth. Now, why don't you tell me why you're here?
After we get inside.
But first, let's go inside, shall we?
It seemeth that would be for the best.
Oh, well, well. That young master of yours has managed to get himself into a right mess, hasn't he?
Yep.
Mistress Susanna, canst thou help in him?
There is one way.
In truth.
Truth? Ah, now that's a word. You said you trusted me, remember?
If there is the slightest chance of lifting that curse, I will trust whomever I need to. Milady?
Gods take my eyes if that fool hasn't raised a strong and brave young woman. I'd scarce believe it if you weren't standing here in front of me.
I learned from his example, the good and the bad.
Is that so? Can't imagine that would work, but the world is full of wonders at that. Isn't that so, my dear?
It is.
But about the curse.
I am prepared for any trial.
There is but one way to turn stone back to living flesh. And that is to slay the beast that wrought the curse.
Yeah, that figures. That's typically how most of these kind of curses work. You want to get rid of it, either find an item that cures it, or kill the thing that caused it.
I had feared as much, but it shall be done.
The only question is, where do we find it?
Stay, child. I'm not finished yet. Did Xanta forget to teach you patience?
Probably.
Mine apologies.
If you try to fight the beast as you are, you'll only meet the same fate as your master.
Right. If Xanta couldn't beat that thing, what says we can? What we're missing is a way to, negate or at least resist the petrification that it can inflict.
And what good will you be to him then?
But I must...
What you must do first is find the means to protect yourself from Red Eye's lethal power. Tell me, dear, have you heard of the plant called Herb of Grace?
Never.
Long ago, there was a beast in these parts too, what turned men to stone. Folks here soon learned that Herb of Grace could ward off the magic. I reckon it should be effective against Red Eye as well. Herb of Grace grows in a forest so thick there are few ways in. I'll send a Layak ahead to show you the entrance to the trail. But know that the forest is a perilous place, and home to many frightful beasts. You want to prepare well before you venture in.
I shall. Thank thee, milady.
It is my pleasure, dear. In a strange way, that Xanta boy was like a son to me. A vexing, wayward one, but a son all the same. With you being his prentice, it rather makes you my grandchild now. And what kind of a grandmother would I be if I refused to lend you a helping hand?
Master and I are both in thy debt.
Exit the village to the north and make for the Whitewood. First, more banter.
Most intriguing.
Why I thought the Herb of Grace was gone from this world. Even botanists believe the plant was long extinct. To think it still grows in these wintry wastes, 'tis a miracle, or near enough. Yes, this is why a true scholar should not confine himself to his office. Who knows what great discoveries await in far-flung frontiers. It pleaseth me that thou findest joy in this quest. And yet the Susanna woman. Whatever. Well, I was just most impressed to encounter one so wise and astute. And her name. It sounds familiar somehow. I must review my tomes when this journey is over. Oh, is he someone familiar? Maybe a past scholar of renown? If so, that would be impressive. Just stab? Nah. Let's see if I can guide someone out here to help me. I really used to guide Ophelia's guide ability. Exploit weakness? No. I can't guide you. You. Prayer. Nah. Like, of all the path actions, Ophelia's is one Ophelia's and Primrose is the one I rarely ever use. I should probably fix that. Flurry. We could use... No, actually Hannah can handle bows and arrow thing herself. Slash, no. Dagger Storm, no. Peerless Strike. Oh, you got some strength on you too. Mental Augmentation, this is probably for elemental attack. Slow motion, no. Let me bring the Peerless Strike one. There we go. A little extra helping hand. Trails through the Whitewood. Whoa, it's snowy out here.
Letting us begin.
Surprise their foe.
My turn now. Moonlight walk.
Oh, they were always darkness. I could have just used could just use Night Ode, damn it. Oh well.
Come in, if thou darest.
What is the logical course of action? Nothing will quiet the storm.
And those mammoth are gone.
Come in.
All his skills are uses bows and not the axe. Weird.
Watching my blade dance.
Damn it, that could got one turn win.
Great inferno to split the land.
Oh well, they're gone.
Thus ends your lesson.
Here's the path. Grim whiteness as far as the eye can see it. Indeed. It's colder here too. The wind cut to the bone.
Come on.
You can talk?
Now then.
A trail. A secret path only the mistress knows. It leads straight to the heart of the forest. Out here, the snow never melts. It covers landmarks and makes every direction look much like the other. The herb of grace grows somewhere deep in the forest. But be wary. Many dangerous fiends lurk within. That is why Susanna keeps the knowledge of this path a secret. So thou dost speaking, and as well as any man. Only when I have something to say. I know that feeling.
Thanks be to thee.
Will that be more people in this world to follow the same principle? I know, right? Go carefully. I have not seen Susanna look so happy for many a year. Pray return safely, that you might bring her more joy.
Thou hast my thanks.
I shall. I owe her that much and more. I will prevail. You good man, Alaic? Or Alaic? I don't know how to pronounce this man's name. Heard it once and yet I'd already forgotten. And wow, he wasn't kidding. This does look like a labyrinth. Let's take care that we don't get lost. Oh, you know what? We got that new spear. Has to hold up to the Jade Lance. Plenty of accuracy, but not much physical attack. But I'll take the accuracy boost. Kind of need it. Hello, locked chest. 15,000 leaves. Thank you.
This is the beginning of your end.
Guess new enemies. Oh, you're always to win. Perfect. Oh, Venomous Claw. I hate you. The other rather than Aerostorm. Ugh.
What next?
Don't I have some beast stat? Yeah. Wind Sentiment. It only hits one enemy though.
I'll do my best.
Come in,
Patience.
if thou darest.
Oh, and second serving. Nice.
Come in, if thou do.
You're all broken. Nice. Ugh, not so nice.
Great winds blow through. Not bad. A passing grade.
Alright, moving on. This might be a short stream for once. I think it's because Alpines were felt so much shorter. We didn't have a lot to do compared to everyone else's.
Standest thou against me? Then be hunted.
Surprised your foe.
Out of my way. Don't play.
Yep, weak to fire.
Letting the hunt beginneth.
What is the logical course of action? A great inferno to scorch the land.
I'll do my best.
What's yours is mine.
Herb of Awakening.
Coming. Yeah! A torrent of arrows!
It looks not much, but it's something.
A great inferno to scorch the land.
Great Inferno
Not
indeed.
bad. A passing grade.
Level up for Cyrus. Grab this. Experiencing Plum Basket. One more chest down here. Block Cleaver. That's definitely an axe. Not a strong one though. There's one more. With the swords. Now you with the
I'll do
spears.
my best.
Veteran mercenary. And you attacked the wrong thing. Why? Whatever. Yeah. Oh, we didn't get poisoned, thank goodness.
Over here! What is the logical course of action? A great inferno to scorch the land!
Letting my arrow fly and true.
Second servant.
My turn. Try this! You should have studied harder.
Okay, this is where we get the last chest. Set of soulstone. Save real quick. And let's go. Let's face whatever we've got about to face here.
The herb of grace. This is all I need.
Yeah, I figured it wouldn't be that simple. Whoa, hello! Okay, I wasn't expecting.
Dragon. This place is a dragon's lair?
Right! Of all the things we've kept so far, somehow we have not faced a dragon. This is going to be something.
I have heard the legends, and Master's tales too. But to see one in the flesh... I scarce imagined this day would cometh. But cometh it has.
Oh.
Ah, yes. Did I ever tell thee about the time I went dragon hunting in the Cliftlands?
4 times now, and the tale getteth longer with each telling.
Is that so? I suppose each time I remember more of the thrilling details, eh?
Master, this world is not big enough for all the giant beasts thou hast huntedest.
Thou believest me not, and yet I really, really did.
What in the... Stopping this!
Why? Do I smell so foul?
'Tis not thy smell.
Oh, art thou blushing? Do I embarrass the... Oh!
Oh.
Don't ben a fool.
If thou insistest, but listen, my girl. Hunters fighteth many kinds of beasts, some so wondrous and astounding thou canst scarce imagine them. When thou art older, thou too will have tales that no one will believeth, but thou must still keep them. Some will haunt thy dreams, some will maketh thee snorten with laughter whenever thou recallst them. But let me tell thee this, Honnet.
What is it, Master?
Even when thy tale is so improbable and fantastic that not one man thinketh it the truth, thou canst tell it to me, and I will believe every word.
And this will be a tale to tell him.
Thou shalt hear in this tale, Master. Over and again, until thou beggest me to stop, just as thou didst to me.
Dragon scales are impenetrable.
Then so am I.
They must find weaknesses we can't hit. This dragon stands majestically before you.
Much to learn.
Axis.
Come in, if thou darest.
Second servant.
Try this!
I'll not be
That
defeated.
last one, I don't know what it might be. Let's try light.
Oh, sacred light!
Yep.
Let my
Patience.
arrow fly and true.
none of her beasts have axe this. Damn. Oh well. Second servant. Oh.
What is the logical course of action?
Good question. We can't hit its weakness. Just have this. Just have this ready, just in case. I don't know what it's gonna come at us with. Take aim.
You're mine now.
Well then.
Holy light.
Letting the hunt begin.
Arrow storm. Oh, only 2 hits missed. That's nice. Patience.
If thou darest.
And I might switch up another one on him. Dragon is wounded. It's going wary. Ow!
What is the logical course of
Okay, I
action?
can hit its weakness of swords and axes now. It's blocking its weakness for arrows and ice, though.
I'm counting on you. You're too kind.
This needs P back.
Letting the hunt begin.
Second serve.
Well then.
Get some more speed on Ned. Patience. Second serving that time.
An interesting dilemma.
Letting my arrow fly and true.
Second serve. Got the way. Oh shit.
I'll do my best.
What just happened? What just happened? Oh, you dick. Attack. Ow. Great, so where did Nick go? Fuck.
Bring about a miracle of healing.
Gonna need her here. Sacrifice. Ending claw. Ow.
Out of my way.
He's coming back in the next turn. That's fine by me. It's gonna be liking quite a bit of BP though.
What is the logical course of action?
Well then.
This dragon means business.
Bring about a miracle of healing.
My turn.
Okay, she's back.
I'm ready. Are you?
It's
You're
crit
mine
accuracy
now.
for 8 turns.
Now the true lesson begins.
Alophin, Lord of Learning.
I'll not be defeated.
I'd say put that on himself.
Helfric, bringer of the flame.
Letting my
Arrow storm. We didn't go on wary. Oh god. Oh, okay, yep, that hurt.
Out of my way.
But all of its weaknesses are exposed now. You take advantage of that. Rain of arrows.
Raining arrows up on them.
My turn now.
Get some healing.
Bring about a miracle of healing.
Wizard. Dragonfire. Ow.
Out of my way.
My turn now. Bring about
Heal.
a miracle of healing.
My focus is
Try this
unparalleled.
again. On yourself this time, Cyrus. I don't know why you targeted her Nick with that.
What next?
War edits.
Using this.
Since I have some more to work with.
Letting my
Patience.
arrows fly and true.
Let's just give him one more.
Using this.
So you can go mad in there with the blizzard.
Out of my way. I'm ready. Are you? Time to steal the
Aprils
show.
of Wicked. Oh, nice.
Letting the hunt be. Yeah.
Oh, and they all hit. Aang's got poison for 6 turns.
My turn now.
Holy light.
Now the true lesson begins. A tempest of ice shall rage.
Oh, yes. Oh, no. Pain. Sit. Ooh, I feel it hung in there, though.
Bring about a miracle of healing.
Coming, if thou darest.
Got the rain of arrows. It's almost down.
My turn. Try this.
Break.
Out of my way.
Got 1 BP to work with, but that's all we're going to need. Increase defense.
I'll not be defeated.
We need to use these pomegranates.
Have this.
A tempest of ice shall
And it's down. I guess they need to use that pomegranate anyway.
Thus ends your lesson.
Oh, that's a lot of XP. And we got a refreshing gem.
Is it so?
Is it done? Have I slain a dragon? We have indeed. This must be the Herb of Grace. Not to leave this forest then. Linda? Linda? Uh-oh. Wolves.
Come in, Linda.
It's alright, Linda. Oh, wait, are these? The monsters are gathering here. The dragon that ruled this forest has been slain. So they're moving in to get on what resources they can. Now that the big threat is gone.
Not yet.
They will not attacking us. Not for a while yet. Come in, Linda. Susanna will be waiting word from us. Now that I have the herb, I can finally face Red Eye. And save Master from that dreadful curse.
Found the herb, did you?
Yep.
Thou waited for me? Susanna only asked thee to show us the way in.
I have my own mind. A man can tarry where he likes, can't he?
I suppose.
Of course he can.
Anyway, I'm done tarrying. Suppose I'll go on ahead.
You do that.
I most appreciate your concern.
Well, I just...
What a strange man.
Yeah, strange indeed, Ned. Make for Susanna's abode.
Oh?
There she is. Found the Herb of Grace, did you, child?
I'll do what I can.
Here, give it to me. It needs to brew for a spell before it'll work right.
Thou hast my thanks.
Thank you, D.
And then?
So, how did it feel to slay your first dragon? See, knew there was a dragon there!
Hmm?
I knew it was there. I like this lady. Listen, dear. If you couldn't slay that dragon, you wouldn't have a cinder's hope in a blizzard of surviving an encounter with Red Eye.
You are...
Thou art not a woman to coated her words in sugar, art thou? Never seen much point in it, my dear. Now, why don't you tell me all about that dragon while we wait for the herb to brew? As thou wishest.
Indeed.
Well, I never. So tell me, dear, how does it feel to tell the tale?
Well,
I was never much for talking. It was Master who taught me how to weave stories. Oh, that lad was a tongue-tied fool in his youth as well. This and that. He could scarcely put two words together. Surely he was not that bad. At least compared to the man we know now.
Indeed.
Trust me, dear. What grain of eloquence he now possesses was drummed into him by yours truly. I'd think twice before you tell him your tale. He might be jealous to hear you speak so beautifully.
well, well.
'Tis true that he doth not enjoy being sewn up in anything. A man's got his pride after all. Here you go. This'll do the trick. You be sure to quaff it down in one gulp with the moment Red Eye's foul curse strikes you.
Thou hast my thanks.
Thank thee.
Oh dear.
Too soon for that. You can thank me once Santa is back into his old self again.
Understood.
Very well. Ten Herb of Grace. So I'll just add it to my inventory now. I think I would have some of those already. Or no. No, I don't. They only give us 10. Okay. I guess it's valuable, I guess. Probably. Head west out of town. I wonder if we have any accessories that can prevent petrification.
You are Honnet?
I am. And thou, one of the Knights Ardent.
At your service. I bear word from Lady Eliza. It is about the fiend, Red Eye.
She hath found it?
Oh, thank goodness.
Yes, near the desert city of Marceline. She awaits you there.
then that is where I will go. Thank thee.
If you will excuse me, milady.
Marceline.
Taking your leave so soon?
Afraid so.
Yes, it is time. I apologize for any burden I may have caused thee.
My pleasure, dear. There's always room under this roof for my favorite granddaughter. The burden of family is no burden at all.
Thank thee.
Back to being tight-lipped, I see.
Looking after her, Alaic.
You don't have to tell me. That is my duty, and it will be done.
Indeed.
Honey, dear, for all your cleverness, you are as naive as a babe in the woods. You're a pretty girl, if not the beauty I was in my younger days. But I will hold you up with my prattle no longer. Go in safety, my dear.
She really doesn't get it.
Thank thee. When the hunt is done, I shall return, and Master with me.
And so does Hunnit leave still snow behind her. Her quest has now become a hunt. To save her master, she must slay the beast they call Red Eye. With this knowledge, she strides towards her next destination, the city of Marcellum, surrounded by the sand of the Sunlands. We took down a freaking dragon! Oh. So now we have all the final chapters ready. Each one recommended at level 45. Cyrus headed to Duskboro, Dirion to Northreach, Ophelia to Whispermill, Tressa to Grandport, Primrose to Everhold, Hanit to Marcellum, Ulbrich to Riverford, and Alphen to Orwell. Each one with a heavy... Well, only everyone except Tressa with a heavy heart. With Hanit and Ulbrich with determination. But everyone else... Cyrus with determination as well. Everyone else with a heavy heart. I feel like. Tressa's the only one that's got an upbeat attitude to her final chapter. Which is... This girl has not dealt with anything that bad, it seems. It is amazing. I feel like she's the one that suffered the least out of the whole group, and the one who suffered the most is probably either Primrose or Ophelia. Because they've dealt with betrayal. Painful betrayal. Betrayal of family and betrayal of loved ones. And that leads me to question. Who should I finish off first? I'm thinking I start with Cyrus and move on to Ophelia, because I started with them. The question comes back to the question, do I try to do two each stream like I did before, like I've been doing, or do I try to do all of them at once? Or maybe like 4 in one stream at once. I might try that. It depends on how long each of the final chapters are. Yeah, we'll see. Because that's going to do it for tonight, whatever. As well as this week for operations. And for next week, I think what I'm going to do until it finally starts to actually warm up with this horrid summer heat, I'm going to stick to only streaming on my days off from work, because trying to get any of these operations out after I come from work on Wednesdays and Sundays is not possible, because I'm too exhausted from how physically demanding my job is, plus the constant heat from summer, draining any semblance of energy or motivation I have for streaming. So until things start warming up, from now on until, not until they start warming up, until things start cooling down substantially, where I'm not too exhausted to stream, I'm only going to be streaming on Mondays and Thursdays probably until more than likely autumn. So sorry for that. And another thing, if anyone plays Final Fantasy XIV, you probably know that the Dawn Trail Early Access is coming out tomorrow, starts tomorrow, this weekend, as well as the official release of the game on July 2nd, which is it next week or 2 weeks from now? Let me check the calendar. Yes, it's next week. It's next Tuesday, in fact. My plan, I was planning to stream it, but I already know how player congestion is going to be, so what I might going to do is probably just going to record it and upload it to YouTube, because I really want to experience that game, and I want to share that with you, my experience and my blind playthrough of it all with all of you. We'll see how things go. It depends on how much time I have in between recording sessions when I do it. Because what I'm going to do first before I get into the Dawn Trail story, I'm going to get into the Pictomancer story, because I've been waiting for a new magic job in that game because they haven't had a new magic job since Stormblood. But I want to keep you all any longer. Thank you for watching, and until next time, stay safe and be well, Cybers.